Mark and Mike here from the Deering team. We're going to talk to you some more about the home buying process.
What are those next steps? So say, we find that right agent, which is hopefully the Deering team.
Right.
We find that right agent. What's something, especially for a first-time home buyer, what are those next things that we should be looking at?
There's the cool thing is it actually that keeps our job interesting is that there's no one answer to that question. So the best thing to do is to set up a consultation, with us, with the agent you're working with, and/or we can do a meeting, and we are going to ask you questions, a lot of different questions that's going to help us help you, if that makes sense. When do you want to move? When is the baby due? When are you getting out of college? When are you retiring? Are you going new construction versus existing? Are you paying cash? Are you using a mortgage? What style down payment are you going with? There's a lot of things that we have to collect and build a game plan. But by talking to us, those are things that we're going to do. And just if I was to blanket that question and just say what are some of the things to do getting started, it would be game plan with your agent, be full disclosure on all of your motivations on why you're moving, your expectation of when, and then we're going to say, okay, let's get, if you're listing and selling, let's get the interior designer over this weekend so that we can be ready for next week. We can schedule the photographer. We'll get you lined up with our approved lenders. We got the best in town. We'll have you start talking to them. We might have a lot of irons in the fire at the same time, depending on your situation. Just about weekly, there's people that we have all 3 or 4 of those things starting at once, or there's some that we just have to do the home staging now because we're 3 months away from listing / selling or buying and getting pre-approved. So there's a lot of steps to a real estate transaction to do it smoothly, and we've got a great team around us, administrative staff, and we're gonna make sure that we give you bite-sized pieces of what you need to do next instead of nailing you with this fire hose of information.
Right. And because it can be a nerve-wracking process at times. Whether you are that person that's bought a couple different homes or that first-time home buyer. First-time home buying, that's going to be nervous, right off the bat. And if you're that person that is selling, it's packing up, moving, and it's a lot of scheduling. So
I'm finding like the first-time home buyer or newer home buyer and the retired person going to downsize, they're actually starting to be pretty similar.
Really?
Because just had this yesterday. We haven't done this in 40 years. So they're haven't done it in 40 years, and a lot has changed in 40 years. Like, oh, you mean people write over full price, not under full price?
Yep.
So
it's a different times, no doubt about it.
Definitely, and that changes, like we said earlier, by the week.
That's changing weekly.
Yes.
It seems like just the period of time that we've been doing this, that I've been here, and it seems like stuff's changing weekly by the week, which is very, very nice. Having a team to be able to bounce those different things of what everybody's seeing in the industry. So very, very helpful for us to be on top of on top of everything. So. All right, well, thank you, Mark, for the time. We went through quite a process here of the home buying process. It does seem like a lot, but that's what we're here for, is to give you those little bit-sized pieces, like you said, and hopefully this is helpful to you all.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. And like I say, don't be overwhelmed. This is a sliver of the process, but we wanted to give you a taste for it. But we've got it all set up for you, and we're eager to help and looking forward to it.